Hey guys, welcome back to the library. I'm Megan. Welcome back to another video. Today we are unboxing our May Junior Library Guild box. Now this is our last box for a while because June and July boxes I won't get until August. I had them delayed because I don't know if anybody will be here at school to let the people in that are delivering them. So this will be our last one. So let's go ahead and see what 5 books that we got today. As always, at some point I approved these. They were curated for me from Junior Library Guild. I went through and decided if I wanted to change any, but it's been months since I did that, so who knows what's in here. I'm cheating and looking at the 2 on top. I recognize one author. I'll go ahead and just do this one first. Nick Stone, super popular author of Dear Martin. So, hold on, let me just move this box out of the way. Chaos Theory. Is this, okay, well first of all, like I don't know, it's like covered tightly, so it's like hooved up. I don't know, it's very strange. Okay, this is really short, so let's just read this. It says, scars exist to remind us of what we've survived. So detached and wasted are the 2 words that pop out here. Detached, since Shelby enrolled at Windward Academy as a senior and she won't be there long, she hasn't bothered making friends. What her classmates don't know about her can't be used to hurt her, you know, like at her last school. And then wasted. Andy Criddle has had far too much to drink, again, which is bad, and things are about to get worse. When Shelby sees Andy at his lowest, she can relate. So she doesn't resist reaching out. And there's no doubt their connection has them both seeing stars, but the closer they get, the more the past threatens to pull their universes apart. So romance / realistic fiction. It's about living with grief, prioritizing mental health, and dealing with love amid the chaos. I'll be curious to see if I'm gonna categorize this as romance or realistic. I'll kind of see what other schools are doing. Looks like some of the pages are written in text message format, so that's kind of cool. So it's not, and it's really short actually. Yeah, it's like not even 300 pages, and some of them are in text messages. So anyway, I'm sure it'll be popular since everybody loved Dear Martin. The next one I do not recognize. Strictly No Heroics. Summer jobs have never been so villainous, and he's got like a weird mask on or something. I'm not gonna read the whole back because it's like just a quote, but let's see what this is about. It says, A Normie's Guide to Staying Alive in Sun Lake City. 1, keep your head down. 2, don't make enemies. 3, strictly no heroics. Oh, that's the title. The world is run by those with the super gene. Oh, so is this a like a sci-fi? Which is kind of cool because I feel like I don't get very many new sci-fi books, especially in these book boxes. The world is run by those with that superhero gene or super gene, and Riley Jones doesn't have it. She's just a normie, and that's like capitalized, ducking her way around the hero versus villain battles that constantly demolish Sun Lake City, working at a crappy diner to save up money for therapy, and trying to figure out how to tell her family that she's queer. But when Riley retaliates against a handsy superhero at work, she finds herself in desperate need of employment, and the only place that will hire her is Hinch. Yes, Hinch, as in henchmen, masked cronies who take villains' coffee orders, vacuum their secret layers, and posture in the background while they fight. Riley's plan is to mind her own business and get paid, but that quickly devolves when she witnesses a horrible murder on the job. Caught in the thick of a gentrification plot, a unionization effort, and a developing crush on her prickly fellow henchwoman, Riley must face the possibility that even a powerless normie can take a stand against injustice. Oh my gosh, this sounds amazing. I want to read this so badly. It's like, it reminds me of The Boys, but for young adults. But also it's like what happens when all the, you know, superheroes and stuff create a lot of chaos, like that has to be cleaned up and stuff. So like, but so instead she goes to work for the villains and takes their coffee orders. I don't get that from this cover, that vibe, but oh my gosh, I am 100% reading this like immediately. I'm taking it home this summer and I'm gonna read this. Okay, next is a book that I recognize because it is April Henry. She must just churn these things out because I feel like we just got some April Henry books. This one is Girl Forgotten. Would you dig up the past if it meant you might die in the present? So looks like it's got maybe different perspectives, points of view. I see a partial transcript of something, so maybe like a mixed media format. Oh yeah, 2 Truths and a Lie is her book that I feel like we just got in recently. She always writes really short thrillers. So we've got Piper. Piper Gray starts a true crime. Oh, it's another podcast investigating a 17-year-old case. So it's a person whose name starts with P that looks like Pip, who is investigating a cold case and doing a podcast. Sounds exactly like a Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Her name was Pip, and she investigated an old cold case and did a podcast. So how is this one any different? Let's see. Well, this one's older. It's 17 years ago. She digs deeper into the past, she starts receiving anonymous threats telling her to back off the case. The killer's still out there. That's the plot of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So we'll have to see what the reviews say, see if it's any different. Okay, we have 3 books to go. Sorry, 2 books to go. 2 books to go. This one is very pretty. Daughters of Oduma? Is it Oduma? Maybe fantasy, just possibly. I don't know. The colors look fantasy, by Moses Oze Utomi, a male author. I feel like I don't get very many male authors, especially in fantasy. He is a Nigerian American fantasy writer, martial artist, and nomad, currently based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Interesting. Okay, so what is this book about? So it says, Eat, Dance, Fight. This is the life of the girls who compete in the Isles' elite all-female fighting sport of bowing. It's like capitalized bowing or bowing. But it isn't really Dirt's life, because her name is Dirt's life anymore. At 16, she is old and has retired from competition. Instead, she spends her days coaching the younger sisters of the Mud Fam and dreading her fast-approaching birthday, when she'll have to leave her sisters to fulfill whatever destiny the gods choose for her. Dirt's young sisters are coming along nicely, and the Mud Fam is sure to win the upcoming God Bow tournament, which is crucial. The tiny fam needs the new recruits that come with victory. Then, an attack from a powerful rival leaves the Mud family without their top bower, whatever, and Dirt is the only one who can compete in the tournament. But Dirt is old, out of shape, and afraid. She has never wanted to be a leader. Victory seems impossible, yet defeat would mean the end of her beloved fam, and no way is Dirt going to let that happen. I wonder if it's a standalone, or is it going to be a series? I've not heard anything about this book, never one time on BookTube or anywhere. Let me know if you've heard of this book. Maybe it's good. I don't know. 2023, so it's like really, really new. Definitely set in like another world. Here's a map at the beginning. So yeah, I'm intrigued, but I don't think it's for me. I'm not really into like competition stories. Sorry about that. My phone was ringing and I have no idea where I left off. I had to go answer it, my school phone. I know I was talking about that fantasy book, but let's just move on because we need to be done. So the last book is really tiny, really short. It's called The Jump. I was gonna say Dump. The Jump by Brittany Morris, who, yes, wrote Slay, and I DNF'd Slay. So we'll see if maybe this one is any better. It is just surprisingly short, 230 something pages. Yeah, now the font is actually pretty small for a young adult book. I'm kind of shocked about that. Maybe they want it to look short. On the back it says, "We are the Order, guardians of peace and protectors of the people. You've seen us before. We make things happen. We're everywhere. We seek only the most elite to join our group. This game will reveal the most deserving. The game is anarchy. The prize is power. Good luck." What? Is it going to be a little sci-fi too? Or it says, "Influence is power. Power creates change, and change is exactly what Team Jericho needs. Jax, Yas, Spider, and Han are the 4 cornerstones of Team Jericho, the best digital scavenger hunting team in all of Seattle. They have their own specialty. Jax the puzzler, Yas, I don't know how you say his name, the parkourist. Ooh, does parkour, that's cool. Spider is the hacker, and Han the cartographer. But now, with an oil refinery being built right in their backyard, they have a major problem. Their families are at risk of losing their jobs, their communities, and their homes. So when the Order, a mysterious vigilante organization, hijacks the scavenger hunting forum and concocts a puzzle of its own, promising a reward of power, Team Jericho sees it as the chance of a lifetime. If they win this game, they could change their family's fates and save the city they love so much. But with an opposing team hot on their heels, Team Jericho will need more than street smarts to outwit their rivals. The question is, though, who's the real winner in this hunt?" Is it going to be like a thriller? How do I categorize this by genre? I'm going to say maybe. I'll have to look into it for sure, but okay. Is that my phone again? I think it's like a phantom ringing at this point. Like, I keep thinking I hear my phone ringing, but I don't think it is. Okay, so let's talk about which books I'm the most excited to read. This one is actually kind of intriguing. I might check into it. The fantasy, no. Girl Forgotten, no. Chaos Theory, no. This one, 100% taking it home right now, reading this. I don't know why, but it even kind of reminds me of like the Villains series by V.E. Schwab, like Vicious and Vengeful, which I absolutely loved because it was kind of a take on superheroes that are more morally gray. They definitely weren't heroes, but they had powers. So maybe it's, I mean, this character doesn't have a power, but maybe it's a little more like morally gray character. So, I mean, she is going to work for Villains. So yeah, that's what I'm the most excited about, which I'm shocked because just from the cover, I would never have thought it was something I'd pick up. All right, which, you know, don't judge a book by its cover. That really is the lesson here. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have read any of these books or if you plan to read any of them now. So anyway, I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.